Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to My Sports Wire. Phil Chapman here. PJ McKinney on color commentating and Reggie Chapman on camera. We've got a good one here, Bubs. LaSalle, Peru, the unranked team, is taking on, Sandwich, the unranked team, is taking on the number 8 seed, LaSalle, Peru. And this is going to be an excellent battle.
Yeah, the first round of this tournament, you never know. Those 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seeds. As we saw in the first game, it looks like you had this morning with Yorkville Christian and Coal City.
Yeah, that was
coin flip with those 7 or 8 mid seeds.
Yeah, it really is, and you just don't know. And I was at the seed meeting when all the coaches were making the decisions, and every single coach only voted for one specific team. That was the same, and that was Ottawa. Ottawa got number 1 seed by every single team, but everybody else was kind of flipping the air. You know, so much parity within the tournament. Jimmy Bradish was just announced. Jimmy is definitely a pre-tournament, all-tournament nominee. He can go off and score 30 points in a flash of an eye. The kid's unbelievable shooter. Most likely will be the all-time leading scorer at Sandwich High School. I think he's only a handful of points away. Somebody could help me with that if they find that out, because he was only 200 away a few games ago. And, again, the kid can score quickly.
I remember I coached at a local junior high. He was in 6th grade and could shoot from the volleyball line. Nothing's changed, I hear.
Nothing's changed. That high arc is still the same. He has great rotation on that ball. Tries to put it up on the rim and let the rotation of his ball take over.
Yep, I'm sure Coach Cherney at LP knows all about him and will have everything flying at him, whatever they can do to stop him. They'll send at him.
Yeah, LaSalle, Peru is no stranger to competing here at the Plano Christmas Classic. They are always in the mix, always battling. But that's the same with Sandwich. I mean, you've
right.
got a situation here with an 8 seed versus a team that could easily be in the top seeds at any point. I mean, just recently Sandwich took down Newark. They've taken down, I believe, Lyle as well. And at any given night and any given day, either of these teams could win. Well,
should be a great game.
It should be a great game. Luke Bell, the 6'4 senior, will be jumping against Jacob Kupperschmid, the 5'11 senior. Definitely a height advantage goes to Sandwich, and they end up with the jump ball, and Jimmy Bradish bringing it up.
Against the man-to-man.
Right away, Bradish wide open. Remy, no. He would have liked to start off with that.
He probably won't miss many of those.
No, Jack Thurr, the 6' senior, comes down with the rebound, and here come LaSalle Peru Cavaliers. Near double dribble. Nice job getting the hand on top of it. Over to the corner. Long three. Back of the iron. Tipped out. And here comes Bradish. No score yet. We're just underway. Quick call by Bradish's father, also named Jimmy Bradish.
Looks like they're switching every screen on defense, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, not a bad idea. A lot of teams will cue in on Jimmy Bradish and fully guard him. In their case, they're trying to switch the screen, so when he goes through that screen, they're not leaving him ever and not making a guy have to run. There's a quick talk, but not enough.
Slight travel.
Yeah.
Could have been a travel. No call.
Yeah, a lot of happy feet in this tournament so far without calls, and here come the Cavaliers. Drives, drops it back, and two-hand block out of bounds. They end up calling it a foul.
Got a lot of ball, but also got most of the arm.
Elliott Tubbs, a 6'3 senior, is going to head to the line shooting 2. Looks like the foul's on Jimmy Roop. He's a 6'3 senior. And we'll see if the Cavaliers can strike first here. No score, 6:41 left in the first quarter.
Both teams coming out with hard defense, man-to-man defense. Not going to get a lot of easy shots in this game, I see.
Nope, I don't think so. Except for Jimmy's first shot was wide open. Everything else has been contested all around. Lots of fans coming in here, starting in this game. They've been coming in, decent crowd all night. 6:41, we get the first point of the game, and it's off of a second free throw.
LP with a little token 1-2-2, three-quarter court press.
Yeah, nothing major and pressure-wise, but I think that's what it is, just controlling the pace.
Drop back to the man.
Quick call by Coach Bradish. Run a play here. I'm assuming when you have a shooter, even if it's your son like that, you have a lot of plays that get him open shots. Long three. Remy, no, that's just back of the iron. That brought down some snow with it.
Yeah, it did. Oh, we had his man going down the
There's
lane.
a three
Missed
from the
him.
Cavaliers. Nothing doing. Big rebound there by Roop, and here come the Indians. Nice 17-foot jump shot by Carter Check. He's a 6'4" senior for the Indians, and 2-1 Indians' favor. Indians do go with the consistent clap after buckets like that. You can kind of hear them. Yorkville had done that in the past. They're going to call a foul on Mike Frieders, his first, team's second.
And LP is known for running a offense. Might take him a minute to get a shot. Might take him 10 seconds, but they're very capable and willing to run their sets and run their plays and run their offense till they get a great shot. Just like that, a slip of the screen. The screener slipped, and he was wide open.
Cole Thompson with the first field goal make for the Cavaliers. He's a 6'3" senior. Long three. Back of the iron again, but nice rebound. Long shots equal long rebounds. I think they got the scoreboard wrong right now.
Should be 3-2.
Yeah, I think it is. It looks like they're
all right.
Might be correcting it. Bradish with a drive up. Somehow they say it's on the floor. I felt like it was on the shot.
Might have got pushed on the drive before the shot.
Fouls on Drake Weber, a 5'8" sophomore. Right now they have 4-2 on the board. I'm not sure if that's the right score or not. I think LP has 3 points. Oh, nice dish.
Great look.
Beautiful dime there by Carter Check. And a steal. Here they come. Drops it off. Bradish. Bradish gathers himself. Steps back. Misses the bunny. It's going to be out of bounds. Sandwich ball, I believe. Sandwich ball. They got a team offensive rebound. 6-2 is the score on the scoreboard. They keep changing it. You can see the scoreboard, how it adjusting. 4-3 now, it says. Bradish with the ball. He'll get screen. 17-footer. Shooter's touch.
Got his first shot. Missed the first 4. He wasn't going to miss the next 4.
He's got 2 points now, 6-3 according to the scoreboard. I think that might be right. We do see 6 points on the board with adding up the players. Long three, nothing, but it's going to stay Cavalier ball off of Roop. Last game, Connor Webb tossed it off of a player out of bounds.
Oh, the old Phil Chapman off the backside, huh?
That's a classic move. Hard to do to keep control of it. They're going to call happy feet on that one. Yeah, earlier we had Yorkville Christian upset Cole City, and we call it an upset based on the seeding. Burlington Central, they won a tight one against Canelan, 56-50. Yorkville Christian won pretty handily, 20-plus points, I think it was, against Cole City. And then Lyle just beat Morris, and Lyle was the number 7 seed, 61-42. And now we have game number 4 of 8 today. Bradish has it, drives baseline to Roop from downtown. Bam! Jimmy Roop. And that's going to call a timeout for Cervini. We'll see what he's going to do. He's going to do a 30-second. We'll be right back.
Staying at Hampton used to be for college football. Now you drive 300 miles to watch this. Don't get me wrong, you love flag dancing as much as the next guy. All 8 hours of it. But what you really love is your little girl. Yes! Nice pop toss. Flag dancing? We've been there. And with free hot breakfast and a warm welcome, we'll be there for you. Book at Hampton.com for a guaranteed discount on your next weekend stay. Hampton by Hilton.
All our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. 9-3 in favor of Sandwich here early on. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Couple substitutions set to come in for the Indians. Big three-pointer by Roop right there before the timeout. Coach Cervani wasn't happy about something. There's a foul. I think it's going to be on Roop. That's going to be his second if it is. Nope. They end up calling on Luke Bell. That's his first. Cole Thompson at the line shooting 2. He's a 6'3" senior. Game after this one will feature Streeter versus the number 5 seed Northridge Prep. And then after that, Mendota versus the number 4 seed Newark. Following that game will be the host team, Plano versus the number 2 seed Peoria Notre Dame. And then we have Hinckley Big Rock will be competing against the number 1 seed Ottawa Pirates. I have not seen Ottawa play yet this year, but I've read a lot of articles about them.
I know they cracked the Chicago Sun-Times top 25 this last week.
Yeah, they deserved it, too, from everything I've read.
Yes.
Bradish from downtown. They're going to call steps beforehand. I'm not so sure about it. I didn't.
Caught it and then stepped is what they're saying.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
And step into your shot, but not after you catch it.
I saw a girls' basketball game, and I can't remember the team that Newark was playing, and I was calling that game. The girl every time caught it, then took 2 steps, and they called it one time in the game. So I don't know how you called it once and not seen it every time.
That's all they ask for is consistent.
Yep.
Most of the officials are pretty good, and they do a great job.
Now your dad was an official for a long time. He's not doing that anymore?
He is not. He gave it up after about 25 or 30 years when he didn't have to support the kids anymore, I guess.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
You know, or if he's got to run too far up and down, he doesn't like doing that. His knees aren't the greatest anymore. But whenever I need him to he's my backup plan.
Oh,
if I
is
need
he?
him as an official where I teach at Lisbon Grade School. Now, mind you, the court is about 60 feet, so he has to go about 20 feet back and forth.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's a small court, and this is the right call by the sideline referee. He saw a tip out of bounds, and I think it should be Cavaliers' ball.
But it's not.
Wow. You don't see that too often when one referee says it was tipped. It's usually overcalled.
Right. Sandwich getting benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah, they have.
Early on.
30 seconds remaining. 4-point lead for the Indians. Bradish has had some pretty wide open shots at times and hasn't been able to capitalize on it. 15 seconds. You see the clock there.
Looking for a shot for Bradish. Now he's just going to do it himself, it looks like.
7, 6, 5, 4. He'll fire from Bradish. Trying to get someone else involved, and that counts if it goes. Ooh. Back left iron.
They ran somebody else at Bradish, made him give up the ball, and he turned it over.
Nice job by the Cavaliers, 9-5. We'll be right back.
Wiffles Hybrids is in business for one reason, to help corn growers be more profitable. With hybrids loaded with the highest performing genetics and the most advanced traits, and employees who genuinely care about your success, plant Wiffles. Because profitability starts with better products and better people. For more information, contact Richard Kunkel, your Wiffles Hybrid seed rep in Newark at 815-482-0005. At Wiffles, you're more than a number.
Well, we thank all of our sponsors. We appreciate them all. Here's your premier sponsors. Hampton Inn and Suites in Yorkville, Sports Thread, 5B's Catering, JMT Transport, Underhill Trucking, West Hauling and Landscaping, and Village Bible Church in Plano. 9-5 in favor of the Indians. Cavaliers will start with the ball here in the second quarter. What's the key if you're coming out if you're the Cavaliers?
I would keep doing what you're doing. Run your sets. Run your set. Except that time, the middle guy didn't really move, 3-second call, but usually they run their sets, and you just got to kind of keep your eye on Bradish a little. They've been doing a good job on him. I mean, he's missed 4 out of 5 shots, so that kind of helps a little bit when he's missing, but I think they like their spot where they're at.
Staying fundamental is key. Work it around. There's Avery right there who just touched the ball, number 30. He hit 7 of 7 3-pointers against Newark a little over a week ago. Bradish comes in, holds it tightly with 2 hands, and goes up with the right hand in the end and gets his first field goal.
Tough, strong move. And another one at the other end as well.
Tyler Hartman, he's a 6'1 sophomore, just drives right to the lane. Coach Bradish can't be happy about that easy bucket. Rex has it. Over to Roop. Over to Bradish from downtown.
Smart pass.
Yeah, good pass by Roop. Giving it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. Cavaliers ball.
Although Roop did hit his last one.
Yeah, he did. From that exact same spot. Alex Linkaitis comes into the game. He's a 5'10 junior. And it looked like Elliott Tubbs came back in as well. Cole Lynch, 6'2 seniors in the game. Sometimes I don't say them all as we're having conversations about other people. Reggie Chapman on camera. PJ McKinney, we call him Bubs. He's doing color commentating. I'm Phil Chapman. You're on mysportswire.com. Mike Frieders and Luke Bell coming in for the Indians. 11-7, Indians lead by 4, 6:26 left in the first half. It's truly been a defensive game. Not a high percentage in field goal shots, but I mean, here's an example. Defense, get to the free throw line, fouls on Frieders.
Great steal and bucket. Attempt at a bucket with the left hand. Got hit on the head. Two foul shots.
Linkaitis just got in the game. Southpaw. Front iron. He'll give a little bit more leg this time. Shots up and off the iron, no good. Roop with the board. Here comes Bradish. Bradish finds one over the top, settles, gathers, gets the bucket. Luke Bell, he has 4 in the game.
Great pass by Bradish.
Yeah, if you're not hitting your shots right away, go ahead and get everybody else involved, and then you know you're going to start hitting shots eventually, especially when you're a shooter like Bradish. Count the bucket. Tubbs with the bucket. Looks like the foul's on Jacob Kupperschmid. Brian Leon coming in. He's a 5'10 senior. And we're going to see if Tubbs can put away the three-point play here. Tubbs has 3 points in the game so far, and that's where he'll stay right now. And they get the steal. Nice hustle play. Over in the corner. Long three. No good. Tipped around. Another hustle play there by Cole Lynch. That kid is a workhorse.
That's what they do. Hustle plays all over the place. A couple steals down here at the front court. Here's another one.
He's just
by the big
hustling.
man.
Lynch has it, gathers himself,
Nice
shovel pass, got the assist, bucket for Tubbs, and it pulls him within 2, more importantly. We'll show in the second half, we've got Joel Pantoya's last second shot last year. They're going to call a foul. That one's going to be on Alex Linkaitis. Looks like Jack Thurer is coming in.
Coach Sherbaney's kind of wondering the same thing I am.
Yeah. They didn't curl, and Bradish already passed it. Nice decision to go around him. Misses the open shot. Rebound Cavaliers, and here they come.
Oh, he lost it.
That should be a travel. He passed it to himself. He didn't mean to do that.
No, slipped out of his fingers trying to get it out ahead.
Yeah, he saw Lynch up there and wide open and tried to push it up to him quicker. 4:50 to go. Near double dribble by Bradish. Got rid of it just in time. Back out to Bradish from downtown. Bam! When Bradish gets going, it is a dangerous time. The kid is just a shooter.
He can play. He also can drive to the hole, too. That's what's tough about him,
That
too.
is what's tough about him.
He's
You
not hitting from the
can't
outside.
overplay him because he's going to try to take you to the hole then.
Right.
And get another guy involved.
And he's good enough ball handler and can look for his teammates as well.
A lot of riding on him, but great rebound on that ball and the putback by Tubbs.
Some strong boys at LP. Hard to keep them off the boards.
Tubbs already has 17 on the board. Well, we know that's not true because they only have 16 as a team. Out to Roops. He has 8 now. They've made a correction of that. Nice little crossover by Roops down to the baseline. They'll take it back out. Good idea. Roops from downtown. No, that was right on the money. I don't think Bradish touched the ball that possession down there. Bradish on the weak side. He'll get the rebound and come out left-handed and bring it back and forth. He'll take it himself, drops it off a little bit late, and they do that little hop, which ends up being a travel. 16-13.
He kind of lost that ball going in. He didn't expect the pass from Bradish. Little bounce pass. Kind of lost it, almost lost it out of bounds, traveled instead.
Yeah, Bradish, I think, would like to have that one back, too, and either drop it to him earlier or just pull up with a little floater there. He's got that nice little touch. Good defense by the Indians. They get the steal. Here comes Bradish. Behind the back. Good defense by Ryan Skoog. He's a 5'11 senior, D'ing up Bradish. Roop with the ball, back out to Bradish. 3 minutes left in the half.
Coach Bradish calling out the set. Looks like a high double screen.
Good weak side defense coming up there by Alex Lankaitis. Bradish has it. He's got Cole Lynch on him. Pulls up from 15. That mid-range shot is a nice shot and great rebound. They're going to call it a jump. Lynch got in there with just enough touch of the ball. Lynch and Roop having a good conversation on the way down. Friendly banter.
Yep. You always like to see that amongst high school kids.
16-13, very evenly paired game here. Good steal. Gathered himself. Right back in. Missed the layup. And they're going to call the foul. Looks like on Skoog.
A loose ball foul after all that action before.
Timeout. Full timeout. We'll be right back.
Seven. He wore number 7. He even used digital check-in to pick room 107. And somehow they still lost. Guess by how many? For the best price guaranteed, book at Hampton.com. Hampton by Hilton.
Well, friends, the Hampton Inn in Yorkville giving away a great deal right now. $89 plus tax. If you just call them up, mention Plano Christmas Classic this week and next week. If you're coming from out of town, that's a great way to spend a night and get a hot breakfast in the morning. The Hampton Inn in Yorkville. Just call them up, mention Plano Christmas Classic. They'll give you that 30+ off. Long three in the corner. Bam! There's Rex Avery. We know he can fire away. That's his specialty. That's pretty good coming out of a timeout if you're Coach Bradish.
Not bad.
Cavaliers looking for a bucket here, down 6 with a minute 40 to go in the half. Good long arm by Rex. Gets the steal and then gets fouled. So crucial to use that long arm instead of trying to come across.
Right. It's like the Indians have turned up the pressure defensively, caused a couple steals here the last couple possessions. See if they can cash this one in.
2 fouls on Drake Weber. 4, nobody's in the bonus. We're about out. Teams have fouls to give going into halftime potentially. Over in the corner, that's a set play. Bradish from downtown. Bam!
You see that a lot, college level, pro level. They dribble to the baseline and throw it to the opposite corner and wide open usually.
Bradish, 10 points already in the game. 2 big threes as of the last 2 minutes. There, possible foul by Avery, no call. Here comes Roop. Roop gives it over. Bradish calling for it. He wanted the ball, floats it up, fouled. He's going to go to line shooting 2. That foul is going to be on Tubbs. That's his first.
That's why he's so tough. He wanted to pull up from 3 from 24 feet, and then he went out, closed out too high, and went right around him, drew a foul. This is usually 2 points for Bradish from the free throw line.
Yeah, I did not see the stats of Sandwich, but I would guess he is 75 to 80% free throw shooter.
If not better.
If not better. when he played Newark, Sandwich played Newark, Bradish did miss maybe 3 free throws down the stretch, which he ended up with like 24, 25 points. But for him to miss free throws was a big deal.
Yep.
I don't think it touched the rim.
No, neither one of them.
He has a dozen in the game, 24-13. He's 1 point shy of beating the Cavs right now on his own. 45 seconds left. Long three. Remy, no. Rebound, Bradish. I don't think they're going to hold for one. Maybe they will. Bradish behind the back, over to the corner. Long three by Avery. Nothing doing. Weak side rebound. And then he's fouled. Great hustle play there by Brian Leon. He's only 5'10", going against a 6'3" Cole Thompson from LaSalle, Peru. It's just about positioning.
That's all it is. Anybody can rebound. It's all about positioning, getting lower than your man, in between your man and the basket.
I believe he's wearing some Paul Georges, and the only reason I know that is my daughter got some Paul Georges for Christmas.
I was going to say, how do you know about Paul George?
Yeah.
Basketball shoes.
I don't know
you don't
shoes.
have some yourself, do you?
No, I don't. But
they weren't on your Christmas list, were
they weren't. Santa did not bring me new basketball shoes this year. Leon, what great hustle. Missed the second free throw,
Now
gets
they'll
the
hold for
rebound.
one.
Now they'll hold for one. Right. See if they get something a little bit better than they did at the end of the first quarter.
Run their spread offense till about 10 seconds left.
If I'm Sandwich, I do get Bradish open in
They'll
the
probably
corner.
send another guy. Here he comes. Send another guy to him, make him give it up. Someone else is going to have to make a play.
Got a 15-foot shot. That would have counted. There's your halftime score, 25-13. Bradish ends the half with 12 points. We'll be back. Well, here we go. Second half basketball. The unseeded Sandwich Indians are up 12. Nice little play right off the bat. Thought it was a charge, and it was. Bradish hits the three in the corner pocket as the charge is being called.
That's a big charge call then. Could have put him up 15.
Nice little play outside out of the halftime. Both teams were late to get out here. I was talking to Principal Jim Seppet on the sideline, so he had to hustle back up here.
Saw you. We're kind of wondering there for a second. We almost put Reggie on play-by-play.
Yeah, oh yeah, Reggie can handle it.
Oh yeah.
It looked like he called it on the floor. I'm not sure how. Nope, now he's saying 2 shots. As a player, you just got to go to the free throw line. Assume it's going to be a 2-shot free throw opportunity.
That was always your trick, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Just stand
immediately
at
to the line.
Sure.
Or I try to get Brian Hatteberger or Rocky Mitchell to the line.
Right, instead of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I was one of those southpaws that never really learned how to shoot from any skilled shooter. I just did it so many times on my own, and you get those bad habits, but you start to actually make the shots because you've done it so many times.
A self-learner. Eventually they'll go in, right, when you shoot 1,000 times. One of them's got to go in.
My son Jacob is superior shooter than me in the sense of form and everything else, yet I could beat him a lot of times. Bradish hit another 3 after his travel call. He's definitely stroking it. 11-point lead for the Indians. We're just underway in the second half. See several Newark players in the house. Many of you probably know that I am a Newark broadcaster on a normal basis. Come and do the Plano Christmas Classic. Jim Schmidt, the athletic director, invites us over. And Bradish got away with a foul there. He ends up tipping it out of bounds. Roop will help him out.
I'm sure the area really appreciates what you do for all these high school kids. Great to see.
Yeah,
great to be a part of.
It's fun to promote these kids. We're going to try to show the Joel Pantoja last-second shot. There's a nice steal there. And then he just couldn't grab it. Good hustle by Drake Weber.
Great steal on both ends of the floor.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be inline inbounds play. We call these blobs, baseline out of bounds. And on the sideline, slobs. Sideline out of bounds. In college, we had, just a dozen out of bounds plays. You had to remember so many different things compared to high school.
Oh, yeah. Same as well.
Oh, nice pick. I thought it was a nice pick there by Carter Check.
And so did he.
Yeah, he did. He's like, it was all ball. I just read his lips. Drake Weber to the line. He's been involved in a few different things here early on in the second half. 25-14. That's Drake's first bucket.
If the Cavaliers can keep it around 10 and get it under 10 going into the fourth, they're right in it.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's easier said than done when you got a player the caliber of Jimmy Bradish and teammates on the other side.
Yep. Good press break. Bradish has it. He'll get a high ball screen. Trying that pick and roll from deep. Bradish will pull the trigger at any point once he hits that volleyball line. Drives. Oh, he almost had a drop down underneath to Luke Bell.
Seems like a lot of their sets are through Bradish. A lot of dribbling, a lot of one-on-one.
Roop was spotted up, ready to fire himself. Cavaliers fans happy with the defense. In the corner, Roop from downtown. Bam! He rattled that one home, and I'll tell you what, if you're a Sandwich fan, you've got to be happy about that scenario. Ran off 40, 50 seconds and got a three-pointer from somebody other than Bradish.
Great defense by the Cavaliers, and they get a three from somebody else.
The good back door. It's just a little bit late. Roop ends up with the steal.
He doesn't want it.
No, he didn't. He did not want to bring it up. Luke didn't.
Looking for somebody else.
Roop has it over in the corner. They'll go back up to Bradish. Bradish guarded by Jacob Kupperschmidt. And they'll switch on that. Switching most of those screens. Out from downtown. Rattle that one home. Mike Frieders, a 6'3 senior, gets involved. Gets his first bucket of the tournament. More importantly, a 15-point lead for the Indians. We'll be right back. All our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. Friends, if you want to get involved in sponsoring a game or continue to sponsor through the tournament, just give us an email, mysportswire@gmail.com, and we'll help get you set up for that. Very reasonable prices to get your logo and commercial on there. 4:30 to go in the third quarter, 15-point lead for the Indians, the unseeded Indians. They're going to say it's on the floor, and they're going to call that on Frieders. That's Frieders' third foul. Nice play by the Cavaliers and a big block, and then a foul on the floor after the offensive rebound. That will be on Luke Bell. That's his third.
Coach Bradish telling him to stay on his feet. Everybody likes the block shot these days. Put your hands up straight, body up. Tough to shoot over that.
Rex Avery comes in the game. He's another three-point threat. Tips it out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off the Cavs. And you know, Drake Weber didn't argue that too much. He
no.
It just kind of looked.
He kind of knew.
Yep. Bradish has it. He'll take him one-on-one. Over to Avery from downtown. Remy, no. 3 Indians players going after it. High floater off the glass. What do you say about that?
Tough to guard. Great drive. And he's looking to dish, but sometimes he'll fire that floater up, that time high off the glass.
14 points for Bradish. Cavaliers driving. Floats it over. That's a long 2 on the line. Good call by the referee. Good shot, though, by Alex. Alex Linkaitis, a 5'10 junior, with the long 2-point jump shot. Near happy feet there for Avery. Roop trying to create something, gives it off to Bradish. Give him a little bit of space and see what he can do. I'm not so sure about the traveling. A lot of mumbling going on on the Sandwich side of the fan side.
The last 2 times the Cavaliers ran an extra defender to Bradish, make him give up the ball. See what happens when he has to give it up. His teammates have hit shots this game. That's kind of the difference.
They're going to call a block. He grabbed the ball. The player continued. One of the Indians fans yelled out, "It's 6-0 and fouls." Common thing to yell out.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's a valid argument. Sometimes it is. Most of the time it's not.
Gets the referees thinking nonetheless.
Yes.
2:45 to go in the third quarter. Long three. Rimmy, no. That hung around on the rim. Ends up going into Cole Lynch's hand, who we know is a hustler. And ends up back into the Cavaliers' hand. Again, they'll get a third opportunity. Long three. Short. Rebound, Bradish. Had a guy breaking out, but he decides to be fundamental with it behind the back. Drive. Scoop. Might have got away with a walk there. Ends up in Lynch's hand.
Everybody's getting a little excited here.
Hit the brakes, flew by, got the bucket. Nice job by Hartman, Tyler Hartman, 6'1" sophomore. He has 4 in the game. 13-point lead for the Indians, just over 2 left. They're going in-your-face defense with Bradish right now. They don't want him to get free. Bradish likes that challenge. Long three, that's nothing. Grabbing nothing that time. And
I'm sure they'll take that shot all day.
33-20, 141 left in the third quarter. It's still anybody's ball game. They're going to call travel. People getting a little bit anxious on the court and on the sidelines. Get it into Bradish. Bradish will bring it up. Guys coming from behind. He'll give it off, and 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Bradish, he'll fire from there.
Yes, I was looking for that, actually.
There's that double team again.
Tough
Group
ball
ends up
pass.
with it. Avery spotting up in the corner,
Great
but no, they
look.
decide to go right underneath.
Oh, he
and
misses the bar.
they misses it. Lynch with another rebound. Just over 60 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice drive, blocked, 2 shots. Roop with the foul. Roop's second foul, team 7th.
Cavaliers shooting free throws the rest of the game.
And LP still has 6 fouls to give, which is not a good situation, potentially.
Not when you're losing.
Just barely got the rim. Work it around. Bradish getting open. Avery went and spotted up. 40 seconds left. Coach Bradish calls another play in. Into Roop. Roop. Looking. Shovels it off. Over to Leon. Check with the ball. He's got Avery in the corner. Long three. Bam! Rex Avery with the 3. He has 6 in the game, I believe.
I believe that's right. 2
2
3-pointers.
threes. And he does. 16-point lead. Long 3 on the other side. Nothing doing. Tipped around. Nice offensive rebound. Got the putback. Nice job by Lenkaitis. And tremendous hustle. 0.4 left in the third quarter. Tubbs comes in. They don't want a random foul here. 2, 3, 4, 5 guys out there. They're not going to get a shot off. And that's it. Third quarter's over and in the books. 36-22 in favor of the Indians. We'll be right back.
You wore number 7. He wore number 7. He even used digital check-in to pick room 107. And somehow they still lost. Guess by how many? For the best price guaranteed, book at Hampton.com. Hampton by Hilton.
Well, we got ourselves a good game here. 36-22 in favor of the Indians. We thank all of our sponsors, especially our premier sponsors, Hampton Inn Suites in Yorkville, Sports Thread, 5B's Catering, JMT Transport, Underhill Trucking, West Hauling and Landscaping, and Village Bible Church in Plano. Well, what do you do if you're the Cavaliers coach right here? You're Coach Trevani. How do you coach this in order to overcome this 14-point deficit?
You got to get points quick here, and I'm not sure their personnel allows them to do that. But, again, their hustle will, though. As we saw right there, just missed a little 5-footer.
I'm guessing Coach Trevani said be extremely aggressive, see what you can create.
Oh, yeah. They can go all out, not worry about having them shoot free throws, stopping the clock. Gave up a layup there at the end.
I'm going to call it travel. That's the right call. (38-22) is your score. Getting no fouls so far on the Cavaliers in that third quarter. To me, Bradish isn't going to get any possible look because I'm going fouling the ball. There's Avery from the corner. Bam!
That's why he's in there.
Yeah, we saw him hit 7 for 7 against the Newark game. And now he's, I believe, 3 for 3. I'm not positive about that, but we know he's hit 3 threes. Good rebound there by Czech. Here comes Bradish. They're going to double team that quickly. Over to Roop in the middle. Got Avery open in the corner. Short. Rebound Cavaliers. And Bradish picks it off in the air. He'll hesitate. Get it up right off the glass, right-handed. He has 16 in the game. Up 21 now. Really extending that lead. Yeah, he was out of bounds. Nice try. I think if you would have let it go, it would have been their ball because initially it was off a sandwich guy. Quick conversation with the referee to a couple of players. I didn't see what happened. Six minutes to go. Nice hustle. Avery tries to get it out. Kick by the Cavaliers.
Hard to see anything with 4 bodies down there around the ball on the floor.
Looks like Bradish is going to take a timeout. He has 4 left, so he might as well use one. We'll be right back. Well, if you're trying to find a place to stay so you don't have to go too far away, check out the Hampton Inn in Yorkville. Just give them a call, mention Plano Christmas Classic, and they'll give you a significant discount. $89 plus tax. Friends, family, people coming out of town, that's a great thing to do. Nice breakfast as well. 43-22, 21-point lead for the Indians. Reggie Chapman on camera, PJ McKinney on color commentating. I'm Phil Chapman. Glad you're with us on My Sportswear. You can rewatch these games at your leisure. They'll be up on our site until January 3rd. They're going to call a blocking foul, the first one, and the Sandwich fans are going to let them hear this. How happy they are for the first foul of the half. 5:16 remaining in the half. And Bradish going to go to line and currently has 16.
Probably have 18.
Probably.
Check that.
He is a great free throw shooter. 5:16 left, 21 points, and if you're the Cavaliers, you gotta figure it out from this point forward. What to do, how to get that ball in that hole. Long three. Making a couple of those shots would be helpful. Bradish ends up with the rebound. He'll scoop it over. They're still alive. Under 5 to go, though. Nice drive. There's the baseline. Avery short. You saw that on the release. Nice little release, but just not enough leg. That was a nice little screen there by the Cavaliers. They got that bucket. And that was by Drake Weber, and then they foul. That's the second foul. Got to be aggressive at this point. 4:36 to go. I'm not sure why they threw the ball up. That's only the second foul of the half.
It just seems that Sandwich has a little more offensive firepower than the Cavaliers. Not that they're not playing hard, and not that they're trying and doing what they can, but it just seems that when Bradish dishes it off for the Indians, other guys are stepping up to hit shots. Sometimes that's the name of the game.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, nice little pass. No shot. Bradish, there's your, you don't know what he's going to do, and he drives and goes between the leg or behind the back while he's in the air. Bradish had a little daylight, didn't take it. And he'll pull up from there. Just such a soft touch. Nearly got the bucket even though he overshot it. 4:10 left in the half. In the game. Down 20. It's not out of reach yet, but got to take care of the rock right now.
Looks like the Cavaliers have some guys in who have yet to play.
That was
Coach
Tristan Olson, I see, is in there, 6'4" senior. Wes Albright, a 5'9" senior. Jack Thurr, he's been in, junior, 6 foot. Excuse me, I'm naming off Sandwich players. That's Jacob Kupperschmid. And Zach Hartman, a 6'2" senior. A.J. Bolus, he's a 6'1" senior. That's number 1. Bradish wide open. Bam! 20 in the game. 23-point lead for the Indians. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe a warning on the bench.
Calling a timeout to get his subs in.
Now, you can call a timeout if you want and just you use the travel thing, and it's just a substitution. And the other team doesn't get to have the timeout.
No, coaches use that all the time when they're just trying to get some kids in at the end. Sandwich will use it as a timeout.
Yeah, so if the Cavaliers coach called it and did the travel sign, at least that's how it used to be in recent history, then Sandwich, since they did not call the timeout, they wouldn't have the opportunity to use the 60 seconds. That's how teams keep the game moving.
Correct.
Especially those teams that sub in 5 people at a time. They want to keep the game going. 47-24, about 3 minutes left in the game. Here at Plano, they use that timeout clock, so we don't get to see the actual time. So if we forget to take notice of it ahead of time. .324. So the next game is ready to come on out. That will feature Streeter versus Northridge Prep. The number 5 seed, Northridge Prep. Long three, bam! Good shot by Tyler Hartman. Hartman with 7 now in the game, pulls him within 20. Roop with a nice play there. Brad is still in the game. Gonna make sure that don't take anything for granted. Still a lot of time left. Bradish over to the corner. .250 to go. They're fouled. He's fouled there. That's their 4th team foul. Still a couple to give.
If the seeds hold up, Sandwich will play the last game tomorrow night against what most would expect, the number 1 seed, the Ottawa Pirates. Coach Mark Cooper, I'm sure he will have lots of ways to see what he can do to stop Jimmy Bradish. Be interesting to see that tomorrow night if
it comes to fruition, right?
Right.
Floater can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Bob Huber, 6-foot senior. Left-hand layup, trying to make it. Huber with the offensive rebound. Back out to Alex Linkaitis, over to Huber. 2:15. Looks like Coach Bradish will be bringing in a few subs coming up. Long three, rimming no. Good box out by Tristan Olsen. He's a 6'4 senior. Some more height. What just happened right there? What just happened right there? That was the strangest thing I've ever seen.
I'm not sure if you have to call a timeout or maybe they took that timeout away and he didn't use it. Maybe it cost him a timeout. Not that he needs it here, but it's a way to get some other guys in.
Yeah, I saw that, but it was weird. Everyone just stopped play. Oh, maybe they called the timeout. That's why they stopped.
Right.
Austin Ford is in the game. He's a 5'10 junior. Who else do we've got here? Devin Carrera. He's a 5'9 senior. 1:45 to go, up by 20. All now it is just waiting for the final score. .130 to go. Long three, rimming no. Tipped around. It'll be a jump ball in favor of the Indians. Well, either way, both teams have tough games coming tomorrow. HBR is a much improved team over the years, and they've bringing back several of their starters, including Tate Sanderson, who's averaging 15, 16 points a game. Nice steal there. He's hit, no call. He's left eye is hurt on the line. It'll be LP ball.
A lot of fresh legs out there, still going at it, still going hard.
And that's what you want to do. You get in there, you make every second of it count. They might need to take Tyler Hartman out. Got his left eye hit. But he's going to battle it out. He doesn't want to come out. There's a big block there by Tristan Olsen. He's 6'4". He can definitely block that. Oh, nice idea.
Maybe a little too fast that time.
Yeah, Austin Ford, he's pretty quick, and he was driving, saw an opportunity, saw the guy underneath, and just tried to get him a nice bounce pass, but wasn't able to do it. In the corner, thought he was going to fire. Any chance they get, they need to be firing away. Scoop pass across court. Drive, in traffic, no call. Another rebound for the Indians, and here they come. Back on top for Kyle Thur. Shot fake over to the corner. There's a nice jump shot. Looked good. Off the iron, no good. And here comes A.J. Bolus for LP. Lost it, and looked like Austin just had his foot on the line when he caught it. That happens.
Yep.
Tipped around, ended up in LP's hands. And there's a foul. 6.2 left on the clock. Fouls on Zach Hartman.
Sure, they didn't really want to call that one, but that was blatantly obvious.
Yeah, you've seen the swallowing of the whistle for a good 120 seconds just about. Last 6.2, they kind of forced to make the call.
Right.
Hartman got the point, his first of the tournament. Pulls him within 19. Second one, good. And that should be the game. 47-29 is your score. Sandwich with a victory. Our Sport Clips player of the game goes to Jimmy Bradish, who ended with 20-something points. Was it 24?
24, around 24, yep.
Jimmy Bradish, real nice game. Didn't get a lot of field goals made off at the beginning. Hit several from the charity stripe, but is able to get over 20 points once again, but more importantly for his team, a 47-29 victory over LaSalle, Peru.
And on to the winner's bracket side. It's always nice to play in the afternoon/evening.
Yeah, it is.
Second night.
And in their case, they'll be playing at 8:30 tomorrow night.
Prime time.
Prime time against either Ottawa or HBR. And LaSalle Peru will play at 2 o'clock. Very similar time as today's start against the loser of Ottawa versus Hinckley Big Rock. Well, for Reggie on camera, PJ on color commentating, I'm Phil Chapman. So long, friends.